Hello all. In today's video, we're going to talk about things to do since they nerfed the Emberclaw Sisters quest in Heroes Forge. And what I'm talking about are the other zero kill quests that are in the ToL expansion. All right, so we're going to just show you the other ones, and they're still worth it. There's definitely more risk involved, but it's still a great thing to do if you limit it in playtime and just, hard to find groups sometimes. All right, so anyway, there are two in BOA, and we're going to do them real quick in this video. Things to know when you do it. And basically, these quests, any class could do it, but some classes have an easier time. One thing I would suggest in the beginning is invis potions and invis to undead potions, or the spells themselves. All right, so we're at zoning how to get to the NPC. Um, Bards are going to be one of those easier class to do because you get double invis, but if you're not, you're going to want to invis to undead first. Reason being is right at zoning, when you go down, there's going to be a shade that sees regular invis. With unvis to undead, you could pass it, no problem. Now be mindful when you come down here, this rock guy, he sometimes roams around. That will see invis to undead. You would need regular invis. But anyway, he's not, and we go. And you'll see I have 100% AA. So here we go. One thing to note for all these zero kill quests, you do need to complete the partisans first and able to request them uh, yourselves. All right, so the first one and the third one are the zero kill quests. So we'll do the first one real quick. And basically, this is run to a spot, turn in, and you're done. Be mindful of the map over here. We're going to go back up towards Zonin and one floor above. One thing when running here is look and track if you have it or peek in. Sometimes Gloomclaw is up. He'll see both Invis and Invis to Undead and can be a bit of a pain. So he's definitely up and you see him there on the left. So we're going to hug the right. Let's see, where are we? Here we go. So the first step is going to be an area update. You see this one here? Stay here, good. Now, for this part here, these golems behind, they see both invis and invis to undead, so you don't want to go near there. So scroll back. From where we are here, we want to go here on the map if you're looking where I'm at. So basically northeast. You're going to get an area update. See it up there. Hail. Now here it says return the neck to the anchor where we were before, but you can turn it in here, no problem. It doesn't matter. They didn't flag the turn-ins correctly. So that's 17A there. Now we're going to go back. Over here, if you're levitating and you fall down or something, you'll pop up over here. You might aggro things, so be careful. Have your fade or evac or whatever you need to do. Drop down. All these things here are regular invis. Only the shades you need ITU with. Say help, get the next one. And basically this one is go back to shadow and turn these two things in. Go back to zone in, zone out. So while I'm zoning, I did the quest earlier just for real experience. And you get zero point 0.9 real experience at level 125. So not horrible. I think the Ember one gave like almost 2%, 1.8 or something like that. So, it's not the same, but it's pretty easy as you see. Okay, so once we're here, make sure you're invis. There are some of these alien guys that see both invis and such. Over here on the map is the ooze. They see both invis and ITU, but basically we just want to float over. And this is part here where it says Sephiroth's body. That's where we want to go. So, invis again. I'm gonna stay away from the ooze. This is why I really like having the map open all the time. So you could just look at that and go area update here. Sorry, let me pull this up. All right, go inside. So with this Han Solo ripoff thing, you want to see where my mouse is here on the lower right. That's where you're gonna want to try and turn in, so that it's easier. Because like if you're in your face here, it won't work well. So go in the corner and turn it in. There you go, another 17A. When these tasks first came out, they were like a 15, 20-minute lockout and you could just rinse repeat over. They made it like 50 minutes. Uh, Still not bad. 34A an hour. Um, if you can't find groups, that's one thing. All right, so there are two more that I want to show you guys. I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be right back. Okay, back, and we are in Bloodfalls, same expansion, and our good friend Frank. Intel is the one that's most commonly done, and again, this is a zero kill, and here we go. One second. Sorry about that. Okay, so talk to Lasna, and Lasna, if you look at the map, is all the way in the southwest. This one, when they changed the NPC models and see invis and invis, the north side has some vampires and some things that see invis. So having both, just being conscious. Like if you're near a vampire or ITU, if you're near the blood ball things or the bugs, the regular invis, there is a path that you could take, and you'll be pretty safe. Again, this shade, see invis, see need invis to undead and stuff like that. Where am I? Let me get the quest up. Sorry. Okay, 3 area updates and pick up a ground spawn. So here we go. Just be mindful. Sometimes there's a name up. Okay, ground spawn is a scroll. Next one is just due east all the way. The area update. It's going to be right on this wall. Next one is just northeast, a little bit up the ramp. Right over here. Get update. Now turn them all into Lasna. Always turn from the south side. If you're on the north side of her, you could aggro stuff. So safe on the south side. Talk to her. All right, sympathizer. I'm gonna say luminous, and that's just southeast of us, right over there. Okay, gotta give last another page. I find it easier to just fall down and run back. Reason being is if you go from the south, you gotta go east all the way, and basically the same thing. Once you fall off anywhere in the zone, you pop the zone in. I'm being a little careless in my running since I have doubling viz. But if you're like in viz or ITU, go a little slow till you get used to the pattern, and then you'll be able to get it done real quick. Okay, give it to Frank. And Frank's right at zone in. There you go, another 17 AA. Alright, pausing the video. And this is my cat in the background. Okay, and the other no-kill quest is in Vex Thal. This zone, when they changed the models, it made it much more difficult to maneuver. So the rock guys, regular invis, the shades, invis to undead, and basically there's mixed throughout the entire zone. So while it is, very doable to move around, you just got to be careful, not rush, because like your I2, you're basically swapping back and forth, um, using a lot of potions or casting your way through. One thing to note I didn't mention before I paused the video was that the Bloodfalls quest is repeatable every 30 minutes for the 17A. So timing wise, very similar to the BOA where it's going to be 17 AAs on average every 30 minutes. This one's going to be the same thing. Okay, so Samuel, you're going to say water, I think. And then it's going to be thanks for the memories. This quest is going to be super easy if you're a bard or a rogue, especially a rogue. Okay, so if you pull up EQ resources and such, it will show you the spots. One spot's here. So here's the deal. If you're a rogue, you basically SOS and you go in and you click the thing behind. This guy here in the center, he sees invis and invis to undead. So what you want to do is basically mez, fade, invis. Click, get the update, move on to the next. That's why I say if you're a rogue, super easy. Just rinse, repeat. And then now to the other side. Always be mindful, there is a roamer shade that goes between the doors. So when you do it, be careful. Resisted. There we go. Sweet. That's the Roamer guy. Okay. And now go back to the guy, and we're done. So all these, they're still very doable. It's basically free AA. Depending on your class, you're gonna find some, one or the other maybe easier. I would say the BOA ones, the Bastion of that one, that's gonna be easiest for most classes. So get those done. And there you go. That is complete. That one gave me a little bit more than 17. So that happens. It's like 17 or 18 because it gives you a little bit more depending on where you are at. All right, guys. So that's this video. The AAs there. Another thing to keep note of, whenever there's a bonus experience, let's say 50% or 100%, whatever, these quests also get included with it. Lesson does not count. So if it's 50%, then you're going to be getting like 27 A's or something like that. If it's 100%, you're going to get 34, depending on the bonuses. But again, lesson does not work. Only the event bonuses will increase this, making it worth it. All right, good luck. Message me, comment me if you have any questions or anything like that. But good luck, and hopefully this will help some folks that, sometimes don't have a long period of time to play and just still need some A's out there. All right, thanks all. Bye bye.